Happened in the 90's.
C'est la vie, man.
But one other thing, Steve, I'm gonna sidetrack Sally here because I'm gonna might have to take your 90's card away. And I don't want to have to put all our business on this podcast. But guys, listeners, I learned something about Steve last night that shocked me. Steve has never seen the original Space Jam.
What kind of shit is that?
Steve hasn't seen it. And I said, wow. And when I told my wife, the silent producer of this podcast, that Steve hadn't seen it, she was dumbfounded. So my only question to you, Steve, is who the fuck do you think you are?
Fool this man!
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Well, shit, I'm a line y'all. I'm gonna line both y'all up in this verses. I got the goods. Talking about I don't know no 90's. Yeah, I didn't see Space Jam. I'm sorry.
What was it? You like MJ. You like basketball. I just don't get it.
I fucks with MJ. I fucks with Bugs Bunny. I fucks with Bill Murray's. I fucks with Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing's, Muggsy Bogues, all of them. But it's just never crossed my plate, man. And like I had HBO Max. I could have been synced it. I just ain't. This ain't, man. Like, dude, I just saw Blues Brothers for the first time last month, and it like, Dan Aykroyd, whatever, never. But like, I like John Belushi. I like, some other like James Brown and all those other people in it, man. But it just, I never got to it. But I'm gonna try to make it happen this week. I want to watch both of them back to back because I don't have a bias. I never seen the first one in full. I kind of know how it goes, but I think it's good for me to not have that bias going into watching both of them.
I'd be interested. That is interesting. I can't wait to hear what you think about both of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another thing that's weird because I think you and I are both like movie aficionados, and it is weird because I'm the same way about Blues Brothers, and I'll say this: Animal House. Never seen them either of those in full completion. Just never have. And I love comedies. I love both. A lot of the people involved in that. I love SNL, and those are like time and place because that's why I've never seen Blues Brothers, because when I tried to watch it, it was very much like I'm not feeling this. I like everybody, I'm just not feeling it.
What's the Will Ferrell movie with
Old School? Anchorman?
Old School. Okay, so you have seen Old School.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like you didn't see Animal House because that wasn't your time. And I like that. Those are like, it's one of those movies, man. It like, what's this? Old School. Yeah. Old School is the Animal House in a way of our college days, I guess you could say.
It is. That's for sure. That's a good, I'm sure there's other ones, but they have definitely for our age range. And like when we were in college and when that came out, that was very much, I mean, fuck that guy in BG Blue. I mean, as soon as this movie came out, I don't know if that was that dude's name, but that was that dude's name after the movie came out. So
that was his moment in the sun. That was like his saving grace. Like I'm sure some of those like young freshman girls were even touching the man.
Oh God, ladies, don't do that. If you see a guy like, oh God, but yeah, it's those older movies like that. I love to go back and watch them, like movies like Caddyshack and shit like that. And it is weird, the further we get away and removed from them, they do get a bit, some of them get dated, but then there's movies like, maybe a Tommy Boy, something like that, where it's old, but it's never going to die because it's that good. So.
And Tommy Boy might be the Blues Brothers of our generation.
It's got a lot of this. It's got a lot of like the same vibe, there's two guys, they're in a car, they're doing crazy shit. A lot of comedy and physical comedy. Obviously, Farley was always compared to Belushi in a lot of ways.
And they're both Lorne Michaels.
So exactly. So very man, we could talk about that all fucking day, honestly.